Are you that kid who had their parents run down on them after they just came back from a teacher parent conference? And you hear the same thing all the time. If they only applied themselves, they have potential. If they only lived up to their potential. Were you that person? Were you tired of hearing that? But yet you kind of actuated it. You became that. You lived subpar. You acted subpar. Your actions did not match the soul that was within. You knew you were a good kid, but you hung around with the people you knew you shouldn't be hanging around with. At first it was funny, but then it became an insight into who you really were. See, you didn't love yourself. You didn't know what love was. You knew what the idea of love was. See, what your outside world didn't match your inside. Do you understand that? Because you love unconditional. You are the epitome of love, and so many people took advantage of that. See, you got comfortable with being around people you were hoping they would change. You were hoping they would live up to the potential. Do you get where I'm going with this? Your outside world was a direct reflection of the way you were living your life. But then you wised up and you decided to change. And then those around you didn't like that. They didn't like that you were changing. Why? Because they couldn't control you no more. That's where you get your strength, my friend. You just get to the point where, where they used to say, they draw a line in the sand, don't cross this. Finally, you start crossing that line and they didn't know how to control you. Then you finally went out on your own. You said your life is worth more than the scraps you were giving yourself. Thank you for being here on my channel and turning it on, liking, sharing, subscribing, giving me great comments, trusting me and having faith that I give you the input that you need, that you needed to hear to light that spark in your heart. I'm telling you, friends, life is worth living. You are just living with the wrong people around you. When you get in your zone and you start loving and you're projecting the self-love that you have and project it outwards, it reciprocates. You attract those that you project out into the world. That is where your life is at right now, guys. Because you're done. You're done with the past. And you're so eager for the future. And you're just grateful for today. God bless. I'll see you in my next one.